You can use crypto to not only enhance, but maybe even replace your daily income, replace your job. And it doesn't even need to be as complicated as things like trading, where you're then sitting in front of charts. You've got 8 computer screens and 3 flat screen TVs behind it, whatever the hell they have going on in their setups, where you see everything just looking absolutely awesome, but it's overkill. It's all just astrology for men, guys. I promise you it is astrology for men. Crypto has so many different avenues. It is a mile deep and a mile wide, and it allows you to monetize your assets in many ways. You are able to be just a long-term investor if you want to be. You are able to be a day trader if you want to be. You probably don't make any money, but you're also able to get involved in DeFi, which is where you're basically decentralized finance. It's a decentralized version of the financial industry today, right? We're able to get permissionless loans or be the lender. You're able to imagine being the credit card company. Like, think about Discover, Amex, all those guys, whatever, where, when people sign up for those, the interest rates, have you seen them? They're like 30%. Or what about people think about the automotive industry. When people are getting a car loan, a good loan right now is like 5% on an auto. There's people with shit credit paying 20% plus. It's insane. You wouldn't believe the absurdity out there. And there's people that also can't get access to loans because they get denied by a bank. Well, crypto circumvents all that. And then you have exchanges, places like Robinhood, Coinbase, Kraken, these places that are approved to sell you assets and stocks and things like brokers, essentially, right? So DeFi decentralizes that whole process. It takes it away from those big companies and it puts it into your hands. And you have the ability to then monetize and do these activities, be a part of these financial instruments and businesses at whatever size you might be. It doesn't matter if you have $500 or $2,000 or 10 grand or $1 million. You're able to get involved in this business in DeFi at any level. Now, obviously, what you make is going to be relative to how much you're able to put in and how much money you have, right? I'm not going to tell you you can make 10 grand a month if you only have $1,000. That's not going to happen. But if you're someone that has a good 20, 30, maybe even 50 grand, you can make more money per month than you ever thought was possible. Like, seriously, you really can. If you're someone like one of my clients who has $1 million in crypto that he's put into DeFi, he showed me a screenshot the other day, $9,000 a day. Now, that's on the high end because it was a high volume day. He's consistently earning between low twos to 4 grand a day, which is phenomenal. One of my best clients, also one of my highest net worth clients, right? So obviously, making $9,000 a day, he's got some serious money. So the point being, though, is that you can get involved at any level. You're able to get involved in these services. So in DeFi, say it was the loans, right? Say you needed a loan for something and you don't want to sell your crypto. You can borrow against things like your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, XRP, Solana. You can use them as collateral, borrow against them, and pay off whatever it may be. Maybe it's a medical bill. You can take that USDC you're borrowing, use it in the real world, pay off that medical bill. That way, you don't have to sell your assets you believe in long term. Or you can use it for a car or a truck, whatever you may want to do. It doesn't matter. The point is DeFi puts the power back in your hands. But the real power comes from getting involved in being your own crypto business like the exchanges, getting involved in liquidity pools. Guys, that is what I do and what I've done for like 2.5 years now and teach people to do inside my community. We have 100 members inside, guys. We have literally 101 members inside. I'll blur these names, but it is what I specialize in and what I teach people to do. It's a cheat code and a hack to making more money passively than you ever thought possible. And you can rival your job income depending on who you are. If you're someone that's like a server or a bartender, if you're someone that's working for an hourly wage and you're kind of strict on how many hours you can work, DeFi makes money for you around the clock, nonstop. Look at this portfolio right here, guys. I'm streaming from my phone, recording it. It's showing that, there is 24 grand in here. So if you're someone with $5,000, just do know that, you're looking at a different level of income. But with 24, almost 25 grand a year, I'm making 4 grand a month plus $4,200 a month. That's coming in a month, guys. Every day I'm making $140. That is literally like 10 Chipotle bowls minimum. That's like if you get double meat or guac on there. Chipotle's gone up a little bit, not gonna lie. But you can see how this brings, You can see how this brings you just so much freedom into your life. You can see that this just brings you so much freedom and flexibility. With 24 grand, you're making 4 grand a month. That probably pays for your car, your rent, and all your food. And then you have the freedom to focus on, let's say, for work, because listen, you think you don't want to work and you want to retire, but you will get so bored so fast, I promise you. But it lets you work on things that you actually want to work on. It gives me the freedom to focus on YouTube, giving back to you guys. It gives me the freedom to focus on going out to the gym, actually living a life. Because if you guys know anything about me and my story, you know that the last 3 years been busting my ass at like 2 jobs, almost 3 years, like 2.5, and investing it all in crypto. And then diving deep down the rabbit hole and learning about DeFi and crypto, you're able to use that time you've exchanged for money, invest that money to make an income and get your time back. That's the whole game. You're taking your money, you're multiplying it, you're earning this yield as a service. This is not like some random honeypot bullshit. This is as a service. People are paying fees to buy and sell assets, and I'm getting a cut of that because I am the one supplying the assets. I'm running my own little kiosk essentially where I'm like, hey, get your Ethereum here. And people are buying and selling their Ethereum, and that's getting routed through me behind the scenes, which I'm not even having to actually do. I'm not like filling orders manually. It's all passive. It's through smart contracts. I'm just supplying the assets, guys. And so you're able to do this. And it gives you your time. It gives you freedom. It gives you the ability to focus on whatever matters most to you. Maybe that is like one of my newest clients. Him and his dad are focusing on starting their business. I'm not going to spill the beans on any of the details, but they're focused on starting their business and building it up. And they're using crypto to help buy more freedom and pay for more startup costs. I mean, if you had 25 grand and could make 5 grand a month off of it, you would do it too. And you can, you just need to actually get started. And if you guys want to get started, click the link in my description. Book a call with me. We'll get you making a daily passive income off of the assets that you already believe in. I'm not here to sell you any tokens, any coins. I'm here to get you and the 100 other people inside my community to make a living off their cryptocurrency so they can focus on living for a living. Sorry guys, my nose is stuffed up. I've been sick for the last week. It's nice too, because you can make money while you're sick. So there's really nothing like it. It's permissionless. You're not locking up your tokens. You don't have to wait for these unstaking times and stuff like that. DeFi and liquidity pools, it really is the cheat code to be making a passive income. And it's not some random like Luna Terra type shit. It's not algorithmic in the way that you're earning these rewards. It's not a Ponzi scheme the way you're earning these rewards. You are earning these rewards because people are actually paying small fees to buy your assets, which, I mean, because you're running an exchange. And these people are more than happy to give you a couple bucks on your transaction that they're ordering than to pay Coinbase like 50 bucks on a transaction, 200 bucks. It all depends on the amount, right? But when there's millions of dollars of transactions every day for millions of dollars of volume, you get paid handsomely. And it's how you're able to earn $4,200 a month off 24 grand. I mean, really, if you're making almost 150 bucks a day, guys, if you are making $4,200 a month, what that can do for your life, how that can change the outlook and projection of your life, you could do this without even selling the assets that you already own. It changes the course of your future. It changes the potential of what you can do. That is $4,200 a month more that, yes, you can use for your lifestyle if you want, your car, your bills, whatever. Or you can keep working and use that $4,200 a month to buy more assets, buy more investments, or maybe even just diversify. Start getting into gold and stocks, or use your crypto to buy real estate. Like, that's 4,200 bucks a month, guys. It allows you to live the life that you want to live on your terms. You're using crypto for the freedom that it was designed to bring, for DeFi, decentralized finance. It's true freedom. And you're able to make an income off of the assets you already own. And that income just happens to be very, very good. So guys, if you want to work with me, click the link in my description. My private community, it has over 100 members inside, and they're all learning how to make passive income off of the assets they already own. Guys making as much as $9,000 a day, guys in there making $4,000 a week. I'm happy even with a portfolio just like this, making about 150 bucks a day. Like, that is awesome. And guys, again, if you only have like $500, it's gonna be a little harder to monetize your assets you already have. But if you have a good amount of crypto saved up, like most people do, that have been buying and accumulating and just holding for years and years and years and haven't sold and taken any profit, you could start monetizing those assets and be making a livable income off the crypto that you already own, guys. So again, click that link in my description. See you on the other side.